Hello everyone, this is Chelsea from the Story After MLM Control. In this content, I am interviewing a pastor and a student in PhD in psychology at the Adventist University of the Philippines, Mr. Davy Politon. Hello.
Hello, Anna.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm getting better now. Um,
Good.
Still recovering from financial loss and trauma.
Ah, yeah, everyone is experienced like that globally. So you are not just one of the people. There are a lot of people have the same issues with you.
2 days ago, that was Saturday, I talked to a church member who is a financial um
Consultant.
and yeah,
Okay.
he told me that MLM does not it's not for everybody. And
Well,
then
yes. Okay.
he told me that why did you join that? And then I said that um, it was not for myself only, but also for my family, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said that there's nothing you can do about returning your money unless you do one of the two options. It's either to recruit more people or to let it go. That's what he
Mm-hmm.
said.
Yes. Yes. There are only two alternatives.
It's like he told me that I can complain,
Mm-hmm.
but there won't be like a possible response from the complaint because you join to an MLM that without with your consent. So
Mm-hmm.
does it mean that you're not a victim from it? You just
Mm.
got involved with it.
Okay.
But on my case, I was misled
Why?
because uh, I was hoping for myself to be like healthy and slim, but it turns out to be that the
The
effect
opposite?
was short-lived,
Okay.
and then the company didn't bring back didn't follow the promise um, financial freedom, etc., etc.
Mhm, mhm,
And
mhm.
then no matter how you work hard for it, the nature of the market is oversaturated for tons of products, etc., etc.
Mhm.
So I felt like I at first while I was talking to him, I felt like my heart was too heavy to tell those things. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what was your reaction and your response to it?
Um, the response that from the words that he told me, it made me realize something
Mm.
that I should be smart enough when it comes to money matters.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I think that MLM should be outlaw in any countries, especially to third world countries, because it demoralize the people's perception towards
Uh,
work. Where were we? He told me that many 7-day Adventists are being tricked to that kind of business.
mm.
Many 7-day Adventists join to MLMs.
Yeah, I think they do.
And then he added that if he didn't know about those things, how things work, he might be one of the persons who joined MLM if he
Mm-hmm.
didn't study about money matters.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's the advantage of him being a consultant. So what is your opinion that as the pandemic still existing, and then more and more people are losing their jobs, and they tend to go on into their own business, particularly in MLMs. So, what is your opinion
My
or
opinion.
stance
Okay.
about it?
Okay. Well, regarding MLM, I think the abbreviation stands for multi-level marketing. So from its own name, you have to process the multi-level marketing with somebody else. The more you get more clients, that means it will not actually helping you totally, but your upper level, because you probably just the second level person or third level or fourth level, aside of the first person who actually targeting you as one of the routes, either from the left or from the right. So my opinion on this matter is actually I'm not recommending for those, yeah, for those people who really in searching for an additional than joining an MLM.
So, have you encountered students or any persons who have the same experiences as me?
Well, actually, I had an experience before that equals with, I think in pesos, probably, wait a second, let me check the,
That's the huge 7 million.
yeah, that's 7 million. That the same with, let me check the currency. That's that's the same amount in dollars, around $483.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think a multivitamin. If you heard about,
Mm-hmm.
it's I think it's new in the Philippines for I think a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a friend who actually do the marketing. You sign up for that, and then you can get another additional money if you can sell to another client.
Mm-hmm.
It's just working. If you don't get clients, then you don't get any additional income.
I agree.
Yeah. So the issues is trying to find more clients. Go here and there, try to convince people to buy the product or consume the product because of the benefit, the health benefits they will provide. Uh, for some people who actually active in reaching, they might be succeeded in helping themselves and even helping the upper level of.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, the first one who started will get more benefit, probably totally more benefit than the other route
Yeah.
of the partnership in multi-level marketing. Because if you don't active, you will not get anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's not good for those who get more financial support or financial benefit if you don't get more active in doing that. Because the more you active in multi-level marketing, you will get more benefit. You probably it will be divided for your upper level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're not actually totally getting the total benefit. You get more busy or more active in getting more clients. But if you started your own business, then you can manage your own time. You can manage the product, you can create, and you can even recruit workers if you do the startup business. So I
Yeah.
think that you start with just deal with that seriously, and or you will be the CEO of your own business. I think that's better than you join the MLM.
So, has anyone in your family joined MLM just like you did?
No, no, because I'm the one who deal with that in the Philippines. Not even my family.
So your
Of course,
family
I have
didn't know
friends.
about it.
Of course, I have friends who joined the MLM. It's a different company. Like what else? Oriflame, something.
Germany. I don't remember.
Yeah,
All I
Oriflame.
know
Oriflame is from
mostly,
Germany.
mm, all I know is Herbalife, Amway, and
Yeah,
then
we also have here.
yeah. Herbalife has the most controversial issues starting from the 80s until now because of
Mm,
its series of different fraudulent business practices and the product's questionable ingredients and raw materials, and then as well as victims' loss of money.
yeah.
So the question is that why most MLMs do exist despite of having personal issues or company's issues. Based on your opinion, what is the reason why?
The reason for what?
For
Not joining the MLM?
that MLMs, not big MLMs, still exist.
Oh, well, the MLM actually still exists because a lot of people are still doing it. If they realize this is not good for their future, and if they stop it, I think sooner or later the MLM will be gone.
What about pointing out the certain issues like this to the people with power, like politicians?
Well, the MLM is not just for politicians. You have athletes there in the Philippines.
Yes.
A lot of artists have been used to promote the product. So the MLM get the marketing techniques by using all the artists, not just politicians. You have artists, actors, singers.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people is actually being used to promote the MLM business, especially when it comes to health related issues. Mostly health.
Here's the another question. Despite that we are Seventh-day Adventists, why are still most Seventh-day Adventists still get trapped with the kind of thing this
This kind of
this
business.
hmm
Well, I don't know their reason, but
hmm
no matter who you are, whether you are an Adventist or so, if there are still a lot of people, a lot of Seventh-day Adventist people deal with this kind of business, that means
hmm
so I don't want to be a judgmental person for
yeah.
those still joining the MLM, even though they are an Adventist.
Yeah. Well, we we ought to identify ourselves as health conscious,
Mm.
but in the supplements that we are taking, for example, we ought
Mhm.
not to investigate, or we don't really know what's in it,
Yeah, of
if
course.
is whether it is in chemical form or not.
Yeah, yeah, because they have their own, unless they were the ones who do the check,
Hmm.
whether from the internet or from the other, third parties resources.
Well, here in the Philippines, there are few companies that recruit minors,
Mm-hmm.
and even when one or both parents are in the MLM, a child as young as a baby and
17,
17 and below,
17
from
and below.
infants to 17-year-old kids.
17.
Hmm. There's
Yeah,
a
what's the
there's
law?
the law here is that no person has to join into any kind of direct sales business not at the age of 18.
Yeah, but the real issue is the fact is some parents do helping their teenagers to get to the business. They were the one who probably will start the marketing, but
Hmm.
that's for their children. The
Hmm.
children probably did not deal that personally, but the parents will help them.
The youngest network marketer that I saw on Facebook is
Mm.
8 years old, which is
Yeah,
below 18.
yeah, sure. Yeah. I know some kids, but they don't do MLM business. They do have their own startup business while they are still young.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think
That's
you can search. Yeah, you can search them in YouTube or the internet.
that's a good thing for them.
Yeah,
That
because they do have their own business. They do the startup business. It's not their parents who did that. They were the one who started their own business. They don't do MLM.
Hmm. That is a very smart choice of them. Hope that
Yeah,
they'll be an inspiration to
yeah.
many.
Like for example, one I think he is probably starting from 10, or but when he started to think about creating a software with his created application software to help the disabilities to find places automatically to help them without helper,
Hmm.
he became his own CEO on his own company because he started the application. He started created the application.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
that's good.
wow. I think that universities and schools must have anti-fraud curriculum so that they'll identify which is a fraud or not, or how things work, how business works, or something like that.
Yeah, sure. I think they should do that.
I think China has the anti-fraud curriculum that
Uh,
identifies.
I think so. I think so.
I feel like I am so enlightened to know about those stuff, and then I feel so recovered
Hmm.
about the thing that I experienced.
So how is it now? So you still a member of MLM or you just quit already?
Well, I didn't forget it, but I don't have any hard feelings anymore. I just try to fight an advocacy that is to spread awareness
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh yeah. Yeah,
that
you can do that in your social media.
mhm, that multi-level marketing is a predator and cancer to the society.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I hope many people will realize that.
And oh yeah, the election here in the Philippines will be on 2022. I am hoping that the issue like multi-level marketing and Ponzi schemes will be tackled in debates, in news, or in everywhere.
Mm.
But I won't have high hopes for that.
Yeah. I hope you don't.
Well, politicians seem to focus about poverty and
um,
platforms for, for becoming a president.
you're right. Take a huge step.
Yeah, it will be a risky challenge for me to call out for victims and to spread this news or something.
Mm.
So, what will be your advice for the younger generations, like students and graduates?
Well, it's good we have a technology today, so I encourage young people to and find additional resources if they try to think of joining a business. Before they get into the business, it's better to recheck and do the research study about the legality, the reliability, and so they will get before they make a decision to join.
What about the advice for victims who are depressed because of it or still recovering from MLM?
Okay, so I think the trauma needs to be left out because it's already done in the past to the present time. Because what we need to do after you become a victim that really don't make you feel comfortable of moving on, it's better to think to find another solutions for your future. Try to find some alternatives more active and to join any other kind of business.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're
So
welcome. Don't
we'll
forget to
talk.
pray, nah? Don't
Okay.
forget to pray, asking the Lord to guide, show you the way.
Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much for
welcome.
your advice.
You're welcome.
We'll talk more soon. Bye.
Yes, yes. Anytime. God bless you. Take
Thank
care.
you. God bless you
You're
too.
welcome.
Please take time to answer the survey down in the description box. Thank you for watching and listening to this content. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more updates.